My robot took out a can, but he had no idea how to open it. Then the can slid into his body and unlocked itself. I built this just for the dog. I had been building the robot because of my illness. I wanted him to take care of the dog. I gave him a body with arms and legs. I started teaching him to walk. He was smart. He learned fast. We set out in a camper trying to survive. I put on my protective suit and took him to search for supplies. Our target was a locked movie theater. I couldn't open the door. He just lifted the whole door away while we searched. I taught him life skills. I told him he should also enjoy life. We only found a bag of corn this time. I showed him how to make popcorn. That night while we rested, he gave himself a name. He called himself Jeff. The next morning, barking woke me up. It turned out Jeff was imitating the dog. He said if he learned the language, he could bond with the dog. But my condition was getting worse. I had to stop at a gas station. I told him to watch the van. Not long after I sat down, the van drove off. The dog almost ran into the sunlight. The van ended up crashed and stopped. It was Jeff. He was secretly learning to drive. He had even pulled the van into the sun. I told him to bring me the protective suit. He agreed, but then he crashed the van again. I was furious. I put my hand into the sunlight to teach him with my pain. I scolded him hard. On the road after that, he stayed quiet. I realized I had been too harsh. I told him I hadn't meant it. Then I told him it was time for him to drive. He lit up. He learned fast. Soon he could drive on his own. My illness grew worse again. I vomited badly in the morning. He quickly helped me onto the bed. He wet a towel and placed it on my head. From that day, he became the driver. One day, a butterfly hit the windshield. I saw life was still out there. I rushed out and put my hand into the sunlight. There was no burning. I put on a suit and a hat. I set a table under an umbrella and had lunch outside. I played ball with the dog. I taught Jeff to join us, but the dog always brought the ball back to me. Jeff said the dog still didn't like him. I smiled, but then I started coughing. I told him I needed to rest. I asked him to stay with the dog. Before I went inside, I shook his hand. After that, I stayed in bed. The dog stayed by my side. It seemed I could only stay with them until here.